Hey everybody, Todd Michael Putnam here, bringing you another adventure table design from D&D Creative Table Designs. This particular adventure here, this is the Pirates of the Grotto. And a grotto is like a cave that's partially sunken or whatever. And the idea is that the pirates have a secret base, of course, that they go back to, that they go back where they can, unload their treasure and divvy it up and do all the stuff that pirates do, wenching and so on and so forth. And but instead of being a typical island or whatever it is, it's underneath an island in a cave that's partially flooded. And in all the stalactites and stalagmites and rock formations and stuff that's in there, they've taken wood and platforms and whatnot and built various platforms across there above the water itself. So they have sort of like a town right above the water itself, hidden inside of the grotto. And there, of course, I've got several ways of entering. You've got one over here. Let me scroll around real quick. And like you've got one dock that's down here with some stairs going up, and then, of course, a ladder coming up to here. And then you're able to climb up to this next section. Of course, they have chairs and stuff in various locations, little tents and whatnot out there for lookouts that people stay at various sections inside, because the grotto is very misty and stuff. Because the water is warmer, there's always constantly like a steam mist coming up. It makes it harder to peer out to see very far, so they have to have lots of lookouts in various locations to try and see if they see anybody sneaking into their area. Then so that's why there's like these little chairs and stuff on each of them, and essentially on top of the stalagmites or stalactites and stuff, or the rock formations, they've built little wooden platforms across. And built themselves this sort of almost like lake town, except for it's a shanty lake town. And at the very highest, largest platforms, they've just got some various raggedy tents and whatnot. Of course, a much bigger tent for the pirate captain or whoever, but a variety of tents, big and small, on top of the platform. Some boats, of course, that they can throw off into the water and row back to their main ship whenever they need to. And that's essentially the idea. And there's some dangerous rock outcroppings here in the water that the players, when the mist is coming, they'd have to, as they're using their own boat coming through the mist, they'd have to be careful to try and avoid them so that it doesn't hit them and make noise and possibly alert the pirates that they're coming, or do damage to their vessel itself. Another area that they've got right here, in this place, I've got the player's boat has docked up in this section, and my bridge fell. There we go, my ladder, I mean. So, and there's a ladder there that they can climb up to and get to the various sections, the various platforms. There's another one over here. I can rotate around. There's another ladder that's there from that dock, and a final one over here. So there's several different areas that they can actually climb up from. And to give you an idea of the height of the actual platform, we take a mini and put it down there, you can see that it's quite a height to the top platform. I'd say it's probably a good 30, maybe 40 feet or so from the base level of water level up to the top of the highest platform that they get there through the various. There's some there's obviously ones that are right there on the water. Then there's lower platforms, and then they go up to higher platforms and higher platforms still. And they just kind of overlay it on top of each other. And the idea is that if the players are stealthy and sneaky and whatnot, and they can use the mist and the fog to try and go in and try and stealth their way up and take out one section at a time of the bandits, so they don't have to fight them all at once. Of course, if they make it raise an alarm or anything like that, then the pirates are going to be on alert, and it would be much harder. They would be able to have much better defenses against them. So presuming the players would come in at night with the mist and whatnot, and if they do magical means to cloak their sounds or anything like that, they may make some surprise and be able to take the pirates out little by little, piecemeal, in their own area. Or of course they could just try and bum rush them and see if they can do everybody all at once. The planks and whatnot, of course, naturally make up totally natural bottleneck areas. And these little planks, these planks right here, the ones that I'm focused in on, the stairs itself, not the one underneath, but the stair itself, and this plank right there, those come from Monster Fight Club. I just got those, and these actually are sectional. You can pull those off, There's another section up here. You can pull those off to make them, so they can possibly fall apart or whatever. If too much weight is put on them, there could be traps in there if you wanted that the pirates know about, but the players wouldn't as part of their defenses. But those are from Monster Fight Club. I just got those. Those are fantastic. These guys right here, the main one, they look kind of plain looking. It's got these 3 little pokey things up. Those are actually from that the wall display from Game of Thrones. You've probably seen that in some of my other previous builds where I used that to build cliffs and things like that. Well, these wooden pieces were parts of it, and I just saved them because maybe someday I can use them as planks or something. And then this idea hit me, and I thought, oh yeah, I could do a grotto, and I can use it, above the surface, sort of like I said, a shanty lake town for pirates. All of these things right here that you see, the tall one, these stalactites or stalagmites come from the Kickstarter of something Realms. I can't think of the name of it. It's Sunlit Realm, not Sunlit Realms, but anyways, it's about the Underdark. I can't think of it, and I've said it in other videos before. It'll come to me at some point. These guys right here, just 3D tiles that I found off of the internet, and they are fantastic. Love those things. This thing as well, that's also from one of the various internet sites. These longer, the bigger pieces, those are from Zitterdes, and those are just regular dock pieces. There's wide ones, and there's small ones like this one, and I just threw those up on top, and it's good to go. Is it Sunless Realms? I don't know. It's going to bother me now. But anyway, that's basically it. That's the story about the tents and stuff, or just various 3D print files and places that I got, stuff like that. That's the basic idea behind it. It's looks like a pretty cool adventure, I think. Just something to throw out there for you guys to try if you think it'd be something you'd be interested in. And this is my interpretation of how I would bring it to life. If you have any comments or questions, by all means, please let me know in the comments. If you like the material, if you're interested in seeing more, please like and subscribe so I know that it's something you guys enjoy. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to check it out. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again in the next adventure. Appreciate it. Bye.